happy Wednesday, everyone. If no one's told you they love you today, Virgo, let me be the first to tell you that I love you. Now, keep in mind, I'm Julia. This is Virgo Nation 1111 if you're new. It is a Virgo channel, but you could have strong Virgo placement. The majority of people do. And these messages will also be for you. Take what's yours and leave the rest for the rest of the community. Yes, yes. You'll know if it hits home. Now, everything that you need is down below in the description box. If you're looking for a live tarot card reading, there are toll-free numbers for the US, UK, and Canada. You just call up, say Virgo Nation, and you are guaranteed to have that reading discounted. If you want one done by me, I am available again. You just go to the website, you go to products and tarot card readings, and you can order either a live reading done by me or one done by video. To become a member of the channel, because people are still asking me, there is a join button right next to, underneath the video. There's a link in the description box. If you are on your cell phone, by the way, iOS is now available. You can get membership through iOS if you have an iOS phone. You'll see it, right? If you go below the video and the title, it'll say thank you members, and you'll see icons of all the members, and there'll be a join button there, okay? All right, with that being said, family, how's everybody doing today? I'll give you guys all the shout out at the end, okay? To make sure everybody's in here. Virgo. It's a very interesting time. Retrograde is, I don't know, you know, for a lot of you, I feel you're doing quite well. And you're getting the clarity, the emotional clarity that you need. You've finally made peace with the situation. And for those of you that have been sensing that a person is coming in for you, they are coming in for you. This is your true soulmate, right? Once you have truly, truly forgiven and given love and peace to the past, right? This is somebody who's very sensitive. This is somebody who's quite intelligent. This is somebody who's going to treat you with respect, Virgo. Okay? This is somebody who will sit and say, Virgo, like, what's wrong? Or, you know, why are you feeling that way? You know what I mean? Somebody who cares. Virgo, you're just like, where did this person come from? Okay, you may already know them, right? But you're finally coming into contact. The two of you have been kind of drifting in the universe, right? Going through your experiences, right? Your difficulties, your challenges, your blockages, and everything, right? It was kind of like, well, I got to do what's right for me kind of thing, right? It could be, you know, single parents taking care of their kids. I'm just giving an example. It doesn't have to be about making money, about taking care of their responsibilities. By the way, this person is very grounded like you. Home is very important. Tradition is very important. Family is very important. Okay, this is not a fly-by-night kind of person coming in with passion and leaving the next day. No, this is not. It's completely opposite. Is that inside or outside? I don't know. Okay. I have a cricket. I mean, a grasshopper, yeah. Okay, he's on the outside of the screen. Okay. Anyways, that's a symbol, right? It's about taking that leap of faith. Anyways, so really, really beautiful. It's finally happening. And, you know, it's good. It's really good. So there's two things happening within you right now. I mean, you're healing, you're growing, you're focused, you're doing what you need to do. You finally, you know, whatever that thing was from the past that was wrong, right, and hurtful and took you a long time to get over, Virgo. Yes, the first stage was like, oh, thank God, I learned my lesson, I learned my pattern, right, I've learned my worth, right. Then we went through, right, it feels like a stage of never having resentment for that person, right? But kind of rehashing certain things that this person said or did, right? Which would kind of get underneath your skin a little bit, right? So then you bypass that. And I feel today you really are in your sensitivity. right? Being able to look at the situation from both sides, right? Showing some kind of mercy, not to take them back. I'm just saying, you understand everybody operates differently. Everybody can't be like you, right? People have a history. People, you can't understand, right, what shoes somebody else has walked in and why they are the way they are. So I feel here in your sensitivity, in your emotional balance, in your clarity today, you're understanding that, hey, you know what? I don't want this person back, but I understand why they act the way they act, right? I don't know. Has this person understood? Spirit is saying for some of you, these particular individuals are realizing that something has to change within themselves. Maybe they're too prideful or in their ego to recognize that there's something that needs to change within them. There's other people that are, right? So not everybody's the same. And again, I'm going to say it, that air sign that keeps showing up in the readings and for the cross watchers, I'm not saying every air sign is like that, okay? It's always been air. It's been some kind of water sign coming in your life, a King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, right? It's usually those three things. I also see, it's actually all four of them. It depends on the reading. So not everybody's the same, right? Some people actually understand their mistakes and want to change, right? And they do change. Other people don't want to admit too much in their pride and ego, right? But these are also people that I'm going to say may say they believe in God, but their actions and the things that they do are quite the contrary. So again, I'm going to tell you, Virgo, if somebody doesn't have respect for God, they can't have respect for you, right? I was reading somewhere, I can't remember the exact words, but it's something like if it was somebody who was spiritual that was saying, I can't remember now if it was a priest or just somebody that was talking about it. Like if we didn't have God, right, then the world that we live in would be in complete chaos, right? So we've got those kind of chaotic people, right, that are lost, that have no direction, that just want to create havoc and whatever. And maybe it's some kind of childhood wounding that needs to be healed, right? So we got to come from a place of compassion, right? I'm not saying for you to run and go make up with this person or anything, but just let it be. Just let it be. Wish them love, give them peace, wish them healing, right? And you keep continuing on your path because you are on the right path now. You're on the right track, okay? And you can see the differences that are happening within you, Virgo, and your ambition and how you're focused and how you're manifesting and how you're attracting what you want and how your blessings are coming in. They're no longer blocked, Virgo. So it was like a process thing. But what I'm trying to get at is now that you've completed that process, or you will, now you can allow what's meant for you to really come in for you in regards to a love relationship, okay? Because as long as you kept thinking about that or rehashing about that or replaying the certain thing, you really hadn't let go of that energy. Now you are. And you're doing it with peace and love, which is amazing, right, Virgo? So everything is about to change, Virgo, in the most amazing way. Like with love, with abundance, with the projects that you're starting, the projects that you're working on. A lot of you may be seeing little things happening right now. A lot of you, there's a wish. That wish is going to come true. And several wishes are going to come true. Okay, so it's about continuing to be who you are, staying focused, staying away from negative people, negative energies, and putting that love and focus in yourself and the people that you care about as you keep moving forward. There is light at the end of the tunnel, Virgo. There is. So let's go ahead and take a postcard from Spirit. for Virgo. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get into the spiritual messages, and at the very end, I'm going to get into your connection with other individuals. They're different, right? The messages will be sporadic. You're going to take what sounds like your story. Okay? For Virgo. For Virgo, please, I call upon the divine, I call upon the white light, I call upon the Holy Spirit. I call upon our ancestors, our ascended masters, our whole angelic team to come join us today in this reading in our safe, sacred space for knowledge, for wisdom, for healing, for abundance, anything that has to pertain to our highest good. And we thank you in advance for your love, your protection, your kindness, our well-being, our abundance. Amen. One card for Virgo. One card for Virgo, please. One card for Virgo. All right, Virgo, get ready. Here we go. I don't know what it says. Not until I put my glasses on. Oh, thank you so much, Sonia. Okay, so dearest you, isn't it amazing how, and I'm doing prayer, and this person comes in, so we know what that's all about. Okay, so dearest you, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die, only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self. You see how it's playing in with what I initially told you, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions. The one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Love you always. Wow. Okay, family. I'm telling you, things are changing. They're changing because you've done all the work, Virgo. You truly have. All right, let's get into your archangel messages for Virgo. Love y'all. Here we go. For Virgo, please. Messages from Virgo's angels, please. What do they need to know? For Virgo. For Virgo. Yes. See, you are an earth angel. First card out. You are living your life the way they live it up there, and you're inspired to do so. And you like that feeling. You do. You don't want to be toxic. You don't want to do anything that goes against your principles, your integrity here. Okay? There has been a change. And we need to thank Archangel Azrael here for leading you safely through this change. So there's change and transition happening right now. For Virgo, please, for Virgo. And that change is actually you not holding on to any kind of bitterness or resentment here. It's really guiding you through love, meditation, and prayer, so that you don't sink to anybody else's level, meaning your vibration, right? You're keeping it on a high level here. Taking the higher ground, forgiving what needs to be forgiven, right? You also need to know that you don't only have your angels and your ancestors. I mean, your ancestors are around you all the time. They are around you. And I think you know that. They step in when it's important for you to know something, right? Or to let you know that they are around you here. So you've got loved ones around you protecting you. You've got Michael protecting you, surrounding you with protective light. So there's really nothing for you to fear. Here we go with this new beginning. It's coming out again. So look, you are living your life in peace and harmony. Something is going to make you very, very happy, excited, like, jumping for the moon here. You will see it. You will feel it. You will have the synchronicities. You will see something in your dreams here. It's a brand new beginning for you, Virgo. They're opening the doors for change for you. And it's because you're ready. Excuse me. You're ready. You're ready. And you're in the flow, and you're flexible, and you're just ready. You're not, you're just open to what is supposed to come into your life, right? And again, you've released control of feeling like, well, no, it has to be my way. I want it this way. And, you're saying, no, you know what? I don't always know what's the best thing for me, right? Because you've done some stuff where it just was not for you, right? And it went against your better judgment. So that's why you're just like, no, I'm just gonna let, I'll be guided. I know I will, because I have that special connection with Source. A big part of your wellness, Virgo, your way of thinking, of course, has come from Archangel Raphael, but it's also that moment when you realized who you are inside and out and what you stand for, Virgo. Where you didn't allow anybody anymore, or now you're not allowing anybody anymore to make you feel abandoned, less than, not good enough. You understand what I'm saying? And now that you've got that here, you're feeling much better about everything. Okay? I feel when it comes to your well-being and your health, right? Even if it's small things, the universe is always whispering in your ear, like, maybe something like you didn't think of. I'll just give you a small example, right? Let's say something feels off with your stomach. Okay? First of all, we're ruled by our stomach, right? So you can say, okay, well, all right, if my stomach is bothering me and something is stressing me out, I've got to calm that down, right? Maybe I need to, and maybe with that stress, maybe you're drinking a lot of coffee and it's causing, that whole thing to just get out of whack, right? So you're like, okay, you're intuitively, and spirit whispering in your ear is going, okay, look, hello, calm down, decrease the coffees. I'm just giving you an example now, right? It could be anything. Decrease the coffees, for the next couple of days, try to eat a little more safe, like, right? Not too much fried. Don't aggravate the situation more, right? Just calm yourself down. Eat really healthy, right? So that you can. So they're constantly telling you, oh, Virgo, go take that vitamin C, or Virgo, this could be wrong, or you should be doing that. You know what I'm saying? They're looking after your wellness, and you somehow become like your own physician. Anyways, I also feel here that you have been manifesting a lot of things. One of the things that you have manifested is somebody, whether a friend or a loved one, is somebody that you can actually trust. The way you give love and support, you would like to have that back. And that manifestation is happening here. Okay? And slowly, slowly, Virgo, you are being surrounded by people that love you and support you here. It's part of your soul tribe. We are in here. Remember when I was talking about your wellness, right? Raphael is putting his divine light on your healthy body here. And I'm telling you, your intuition is telling you about the things that you have to change to make healthy choices when it comes to your well-being, or the people that are around you, or your whole life path, right? So it's very important that you listen to your intuition. Again, it's your compass for Virgo. For Virgo. Yep. Open up your heart, Virgo. Get ready to receive, because you will be receiving infinite abundance in all aspects of your life. You really will. Okay? I can't make this up. The Libra came out over here, and it's telling you to walk away from things that no longer serve you. Somebody needs to hear that. Because I feel this comes in and they try to return. Again, I keep feeling that. Okay? You don't need to be worried about that. What you need to worry about is to pay attention to the synchronicities that are being shown to you. A new path of love is opening up for you here. And don't worry, you've got enough spiritual gifts to know what to do. You've got talents that you can bring back to life here. Don't worry about anybody trying to latch onto your energy field anymore. You know what to do, and you've got Metatron cleaning your energetic field all the time. It's really about you not worrying about that anymore and standing in your power and the higher ups over there, right? Because you're realizing that everything that you're doing, you're actually co-creating with the universe. So continue to pray, because your prayers are being supported. Absolutely. And they have been sent up there here. Okay? Honor how you feel about different circumstances, Virgo. But put yourself first. Love and accept yourself first. Set those healthy boundaries with individuals that you have to set with healthy boundaries with, even if they return back from the past. Okay? It's about you saying no, because you know that's the right answer for you to give to certain individuals, and to continuously be focused on your priorities right now. Okay? Confirmation. All right. Moving on to the next message. Let's take a card from our Lord and see what he wants you to know. For Virgo, please. For Virgo. For Virgo. What would you like to tell Virgo today, dear Lord? What would you like to tell Virgo? Excuse me. So, he's telling you, fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. So when he says that, it's not only, it's about the knowledge of the kingdom. It's about you not having to worry about anything, because he's got you. And even in the afterlife, he's got you. Okay? So there's nothing for you to worry. So in his eyes, excuse me, maybe I need to go get my water. In his eyes, you're doing a great job. And he's proud of you, and he loves you. Let me go grab my water. I'm so sorry, everyone. Just give me 1 second. Okay, here I am. All right. For Virgo, please. For Virgo. Messages for Virgo, please. Or anybody who has strong Virgo placement. For Virgo. For Virgo, please. For Virgo. For Virgo. For Virgo. For Virgo, please. For Virgo. For Virgo, please. Okay, the first two cards that came out, let me drink some water. The first two cards that came out were healing and transformation. And that's touching upon what we were talking about a little bit earlier, right? So when the actual healing happens, I mean, like, there's no residue left. It brings great transformation in your life. Things start changing for you, Virgo. And you can't make it up. The next card out is love. So this is when you're truly ready to receive the love that wants to come in for you here, Virgo. And it's not only that, but when you come from the essence of being love, right? Where you look at everything from a place of love and compassion, even the stuff that, you know, anybody, I mean, I'm not saying anybody has, how can I explain it? Hold on. It's like, it's not like you don't have a reason to be upset or feel hurt or feel betrayed or anything like that, right? I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is that when you come from a place of love and compassion, right, where you really do come from a place of forgiveness, where you do look at both sides of the story, right, then you could truly open yourself up for love here and walk and be that essence of love. So something about you, this transformation, there's something you're very enthusiastic about. I see your energy on a very high vibration here, Virgo. Your energy changes, right? When you finally just really let this go. Because you see, I can't, the cards are just confirming what I'm saying to you. It's about coming from a place of compassion. Not to take anybody back or not to pretend that it didn't happen. It's just taking the higher ground. One of love here. Okay? I do feel here that once you go through this phase, a line of communication opens up here. Now, I don't know if it's communication with another, communication from the universe about something that you're passionate about, but whatever is coming in here, you're going to love it. And you're going to really be in a place of gratitude. Let's see what it is. Wow. Okay, next card out is miracles. So maybe something that you really prayed for here is coming. What is, yeah, see? Yeah, wow, okay. You're going to be really so thankful here, Virgo. So thankful in a state of grace. You are standing in the light. You do have that wisdom here. And you're ready to make changes. You're not afraid. Okay? A new you taking a leadership role, you bossing up here. Something inside of you is emerging from within you here, something that you're passionate about, where you're about to step it up here. There's something really beautiful here about you embracing life, the changes, having the courage here, seeing the beauty in everything, whether it's good or bad. You know what I mean? Something here is going to make you incredibly happy. I don't know why, even though there's many strands coming from this pole, and I know there's a word for it, right, where people dance around the pole. When I see this, I think of the Four of Wands. I don't know why. And so there's great happiness, a lot to be celebrating here. Wow. A lot of you are reading the Bible as well. A lot of you have made some kind of promise to yourself to be different. Maybe you have a passion and a thirst to know more about the scriptures, the Psalms, the Proverbs. You understand what I'm saying? Something is inspiring you. It's also awakening you as well. I see a brand new adventure for some of you, one that's going to make you very, very happy. It could be an actual trip or a brand new beginning here. But I see you taking action, right? Because it makes you happy. Or something that you're doing is bringing you a lot of happiness, and that's why you're going to go ahead and do it. I feel for a lot of you, your focus could be on leaving a situation, could be a work situation, a family situation, a relationship situation here. You're really focused in trying to make something happen so that you can gain your freedom or feel a sense of freedom here. And I feel you're being truthful about it with yourself here. Okay. It also could be that you get some information that you were waiting on, which gives you the green light, some truth that gives you the green light for you to go ahead on this voyage. And you could be traveling, or, it could be somebody that you're involved with too. But whatever you're doing here is bringing you a lot of peace, and you're actually making changes, a breakthrough, of whatever has seemed so heavy on your shoulders, Virgo. Okay? So, something really beautiful, I feel. Wow. Okay. Let me just get a couple more cards and see. Yeah, you got abundance coming in. You really do. You do. You also have a commitment coming in here, Virgo. And it's because you've had faith, and like I said earlier, you let go of control and you just accepted that the universe knows when it's time for everything. I see abundance coming in for you here. And I see for a lot of you that may have believed, but you really didn't believe, right? And then all of a sudden, everything that you're asking for is slowly coming in. Your whole perspective changed. You have that life-changing epiphany, that aha moment where you go, wow, right? See, again, it's about this new beginning, Virgo. And you really, really being able to enjoy your life. There's a lot of, you're going to be standing in your power, but there's also a lot of power in the simplicity of things, right? Not overcomplicating things for yourself, doing things smarter, wiser, right? I feel that message has to do with your work or something that you're starting here. You're understanding that it doesn't have to be so complicated, right? It could just be simple. It could be a simple idea, something that hasn't been done. Or maybe your workload, maybe you're going to be letting go of things that you don't see the fruits of your labor from. So you're going to switch it up or eliminate those things altogether. But Virgo, I see success for you here too. You're showing incredible, incredible, incredible strength. I also see you taking life a little bit lighter. I see you hanging out with friends, being more playful here, right? I see you laughing more. There's a certain radiance to you here. And I feel you're balancing two things. There's a part of your life that's about work, right? And the things that need to get done. And then when those are done, then there's another part of you that gets into this silence, stepping into a place where you feel safe, like your sanctuary. Maybe it's in your home, a place in your home Maybe, you know, you kind of close the door. If you have other people living with you, you close the door and you actually really get into prayer, right? So there's like this two parts of you. One part is like working and doing what you need to do, taking care of your responsibilities. I don't know what's going on with my voice today. And then there's, once that part's done, then you find time to get into meditation and prayer and silence, right? So that this is just light and connected with the Most High. Wow, Virgo. Okay. So there's a beautiful balance going on. It's no longer about just work, right? A lot of you were like work, so that you could overcome any kind of pain that you were feeling, right? But I feel for the majority of you, you've done that and you've already worked through it. Okay, let's see what kind of different messages will come out when it comes to love for you today. Somebody wants you to unblock them. Yeah, that's me calling you from an unknown number. Yeah, I feel today you may already have had this, or it's going to happen today. There will be an unknown number that will call you today. And it's this person that you have blocked. Okay. So again, I'm going to tell you, okay, we got good people, we got people that need healing, we got people that are mischievous, we got good-hearted people. Okay, so you know what's, you know, I'm not saying everybody's like this, right? But this is the particular message. So this person wants you to unblock them. They're calling you from different numbers that you don't even know. Okay, it's nobody that you know, right? It's just a number. This person has been put in on the front. Their life is not what they are portraying on the outside. Okay? And the next card that came out is, I'm going through a lot right now. I'm trying to gather up my thoughts. Well, this person is not going through a very good time, and that's why they want to connect with you. They're probably going to be asking you for something, Virgo. That's what I'm feeling. So don't unblock them if you don't want to. So their life is a mess, and that's why they're coming back to you, because they remember all those times you helped them unconditionally with this, with that, with everything else. It's not happening anymore because you did a lot of things out of the goodness of your heart, and this person took advantage of you here. Okay, we have another situation for somebody where they truly want to be with you, but the only reason why you haven't come together here is because they have been apart from you. There's a huge distance. It's because of their child. Their child may be in school here. They're saying that's the only reason. Maybe their child, has their friends. They've got to finish school, like, I don't know, high school, junior high, something like that. But as soon as that's done, they're making their way to you here. Okay, this same person too, you need to know they do want to be with you. They're also fearful. They have some kind of abandonment issues here. They may have grown up with a single parent here, or a single parent household here. They had a rough childhood. So you need to know that this person can't stop thinking about you, and they're seeing synchronicities, and it's driving them insane. So they want to be with you, but they've got, they're putting their child first, which is understandable, right? You can't be upset with that. All right? So everything is going to be happening. Oops, this card wanted to fly out. Everything is going to be happening in the time that it's supposed to happen. Next message. Okay. So somebody is really beating themselves up for hurting you. This is somebody from your past. You didn't deserve it. They're saying, please Don't blame yourself. It was my fault. I don't think a lot of you are blaming yourselves here on that one. Okay. Somebody does have addictions here. Their vision about things, or the things they say, or the way they remember things are clouded by this addiction here. So this is somebody who's trying to get their life together. Okay. So this also could be somebody who put their career before you, and it's because they're trying to pay off something or get out of debt with something here. But they are willing to put in the time and effort now because they don't want to lose you. So this is somebody who maybe, or maybe this is you. Maybe in this particular situation, you're used to getting your way with certain things here. Okay? And maybe here you just having to or maybe sometimes you can come off a little controlling, right? Wanting things to go the way you want them to go. And maybe this person put you in your place about that kind of thing. Or maybe you put them in their place. Okay, so somebody here that you were dealing with, or you are dealing with, is in this thing where people in the community, or people that know them, or know both of you, here are gossiping about them here. And this person is saying here, you know, I don't really care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice. I'm listening to my intuition. I know that you are the one. I'm ready to come clean. I can't lose you again. I'm starting to panic. It's been so long since I've seen you or heard your voice. Okay, they have been trying to get information on you. So this card says, stalker alert. I check up on you often. It was easier to lie than to tell you the truth. I wish I could take it all back. Okay, so whoever this was, they were not honest with you. Or they didn't tell you the full truth, Virgo. And now they wish that they would have been done things differently. Messages in love, please, for Virgo. So somebody couldn't give you what you wanted because they're still healing from past traumas, childhood traumas, things from their past here, okay? And I feel they don't want to be silent anymore. They want to sit down and talk about things, you know, finally. They also want to know if you're thinking about them. Do you still want them? Do you still love them? I need to know if I should move on because I'm hurting, someone's saying here. Okay, so somebody misses being intimate with you, okay? And they would do anything to hold you again. What else for Virgo? What else for Virgo? Okay, so somebody definitely knows you're different from everybody else, okay? See, I got a problem with this. It says, they didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. But excuse me, you allowed a karmic partner to interfere in the relationship. So it must have been something for you, right? To allow that to happen. But this is what they are saying to you and they want you to believe. Which I think, Virgo, we're all quite intelligent here to know that this person knew exactly what they were doing. So right now this person is at crossroads. They don't know if they should fight for this or move on because you've gone silent here. And they also feel that relationships are a lot of work. And this is somebody who can't commit to really anything because they always want to be single. Okay? This person keeps looking at your pictures. Okay? And they're reminiscing over you here. And they're telling you that they're never going to delete them. Okay, somebody did ghost you, Virgo. This is something different here. Because the relationship was going so well, right? It was intense. It looks like somebody ghosted you here. And this is somebody who doesn't allow people in their life very easy because they have trust issues. But I feel you kind of said, you know what, I'm tired of this, right? I can't do this anymore, you know. Maybe because you started feeling like because this person was closed off or disappearing on you, that maybe they weren't really interested. And this person didn't really think that you were going to walk away, but you did. This person is also pretending like they don't care, but it's quite the opposite. They're saying their feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. So you know. For Virgo. For Virgo, please, for Virgo. Oof. Okay. So this is somebody that you didn't put up with their... Okay, I don't curse. You crushed somebody's ego big time. Okay? But they're saying that because of that, because no one has ever stood up for this person is somebody who repeats the same cycle over and over again. This is why they respect you. They know they effed up, they're saying here. I don't know what to say to you or how to make this right because it's a complete mess, right? So somewhere in their mind, they're thinking about, I don't think it's going to happen, but they want to kind of, this is somebody who may have, okay, this may help you. This is somebody who cooks, knows how to cook. So this person wants to plan some kind of romantic date or just kick it at home, watch movies, cook you dinner without having any kind of strings attached to it. Okay. Yes, this person was your twin flame. I feel a karmic twin flame. And they want you to know that, yes, they were cheating the whole time. So, this person is trying to make their way back into your life, to get their foot back in the door, Virgo. And the strings no attached. My first reaction to that was like, yeah, you let them in that door, you go watch that movie, you allow them to cook you dinner and hang out with you, Virgo, they're going to be pouring that charm on and really trying to get intimate with you to try to win you back that way. That was like the first download I got. So be careful there. Okay, somebody wants you to know that the truth is that they are in love with you. They think you're very smart. And they know that you know what they're all about. You've got them all figured out, right? Because of your intuition, Virgo. Okay, this is somebody who needed to learn a very difficult lesson here. This is somebody who was out of control, did completely what they wanted to do. And, you know, now they're realizing that you were the whole complete package, Virgo. Okay, they want a second chance. They want to be with you here. So they're dreaming about you a lot, okay? And the reality is when they wake up, they realize that, Virgo, you're nowhere to be found, okay? So they prefer to be in the 5D. Okay, so we also have somebody who's looking at their phone every day, hoping they'll see a message from you here. I feel this is somebody here that wants to come back, is planning on coming and making that proposal to you here. They could be checking the phone to see, yeah, if there's a message or something from you here. Okay, so you help this person to actually learn how to love themselves now. And it's all thanks to you. So they are learning how to love themselves and get out of their fear. Now, if it's not necessarily putting a ring on it, it could be, you know, to have a serious relationship or some kind of commitment with you here. Okay. So you may have helped this person, maybe through your actions, what you said to them, to love themselves and get their, you know, act together here. So somebody is going crazy without you, and they really, really want to see you, okay? And they know that you are their soulmate. Okay, it says our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing all the signs here. There's some kind of telepathic communication that they're trying to send you, or you guys are actually telepathically communicating. So somebody is not happy in their current situation and they're miserable without you. Okay, let me just, because I'll just do it this way and just take random. Here we go. Whatever I'm called to. Okay, so somebody now has gone through a transformation. They're on a spiritual journey. You've awakened them. Okay, they were hiding their true feelings from you because they were scared of commitment and didn't want to lose their freedom. This one. This one. So they may have not come towards you, maybe went towards something else, and they thought maybe something else was better here, and they're realizing they're regretting their actions here, and that they're actually a fool for picking something else. There's something here about this situation. Either you feeling like your family won't accept this person, or you don't know, or like they don't know, like if their family's going to accept you. There's something here there about that. You'll know. So they tried to replace you. Well, this is all making sense now. So because of this, they tried to replace you, but it didn't work out because they're madly in love with you and they were fighting it. But they know that this connection with you is divine. There's only, you know, it doesn't happen very often, right? That type of connection. Not when it's real. All right, here we go. They're saying this one. So this is somebody, too, who didn't feel like they were on the same level with you, right? This is somebody who's very insecure. They feel that you've achieved more things than they have, Virgo. They're saying this one. Let me just, they're saying this one, and this one, and this one. Okay. So somebody is really trying to fix their stability, their finances. They made bad decisions when it came to business. But they are in the process of turning things around. I also feel this particular individual is going to invest in something or do something, and they come into this big amount of money. I don't know why I said that. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. So this is something, there's something about you that this person can't resist. Okay. So they want you to know that the cycle keeps going here. You both know that you need to be together and you're not together. Okay. So it's not the last of this situation here. So they want you to know that they miss your voice, your laugh, your humor, your touch, and they're really in their feelings today about you, Virgo. All right, family. So those are the messages I have for you today. Let me just say hello to everyone that's in the house. Maria Montes, Yolanda, Norma, Gloria. Hey, honey, I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Christina. Hey, sweetheart. Love you, honey. Sending you love and healing. Hey, Lily, Missy Fu, Vanessa. I'm scrolling upwards now, so Lisa Brent, Anita. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Sonia. Thank you so much for moderating, Sonia. Biggity Boo. Hey. That's cute. Benita, Al-Marie. G-Thing. Hey. Hey, Alexandra. Hey, Tabitha. Hey, V. Hey, Li Ming. I'm so happy you guys are all here. Ah, Jagruti. Namaste, honey. Love you. Hey, Betty. Send love to your little girl, Jagruti, for me. Sophia. Yasu Sophia. We got somebody from Greece in here who's a Virgo. Okay, good. So glad you're here, honey. Carlos Irtes. Carmen Karen, hey honey, love ya. Rising of the Eagle. Hey Marilia. Joan, did I say you, honey? Hey Joan. Love you, honey. Hey Mick Adams. Hey sweetie. Hey Rue. Hey Amelia. Who is this? Maros Weiss. I hope I'm saying that correct. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Oh, you're welcome, Christina. I love you, honey. So, I love you all very much. You have a terrific Wednesday. Remember, God loves you. I love you. And is Aliki in the house? Aliki, if you're watching, I love you, honey. Who else is in this? In here? I missed somebody. Stavia? Oh, India. Namaste. Hey, Bonita. So I love you. God loves you. And I thank you so much for being part of my family, really. And I thank all my moderators and members and everybody in the house. And just may God bless you and watch over you and keep you safe and healthy and always surrounded in love and abundance and good health. And who's that, Jesse? Hey. All right. I love you all very much. I'll see you again tomorrow. Yes. And we'll see what comes up tomorrow. All right. Love you all very much. And thank you so much for being here. God bless.